Well, hello everyone. My name is Matthew McGuire, and I am a student at the Art Institute. And I'm just showing right here is to where this right here will be where to call some examples right here of like this right here of a link right here. And if anybody wants is to where that what exactly is what you call this link right here. And if like say that the way I went and put this together right here using Photoshop. And if anybody wants this tour, yeah, for like a from Matthew McGuire right here, and this right here will be example right here of a tab that would be used to where that be able to research different links, like a page. This was right here was example right here of a stamp or some sort. So if anybody wanted to, where yeah, that you'll be doing a research about any particular students and find for links. So, well, what exactly do links stand for? And I don't know if you know the research is what you call what the UR stands for. So far as links go, but still with the link though that talk about is for honor of the student. That for the honor of digital design, the Matthew Sean McGuire, the project stand for what are managed and the important purpose about being a professional designer. So this right here would be an example right here of like a if we want to call it like a guide or some sort of like anything that contains information about the links. And if anybody say if you got any portfolios or anything else that you wanted to use based on your career, and you would go ahead and put together like a if you want to say like an instruction guide or some sort, but you have right here of like this right here will be example right here of a website, and you have right here some examples right here of some files right here that you have right here like for HTML using Dreamweaver. And I know that a few files that I have worked with from before would show up right here in the local file. So if anybody were to, yeah, that you have right here for images, gallery, HTML, index, and then the style CSS. So which I would know for sure. I'm like, yeah, go by, but still, that some of the previous open files that to where that this portion or so, open up Dreamweaver, and then I guess that you would be able to be directed to that project or be able to open it up, maybe doing some editing with it, and as well refresh right there. But a lot of what we see right here would be an example right here of a website. And one of the reasons why I want to go ahead and work this activity right here is talk about, for since the 2 years here, since whenever I started work, whenever I started attending the Art Institute, the Art Institute online, and I can medically say is that, yeah, that, ever since the orientation and as well as, taking classes also, and if anybody wants us to understanding a little bit about what I do as well. But you see right here that live view, and then they have right here is a split screen right here. So these right here will be like the coding, so you have right here is the coding right here, and so you have these different files and different images right here, like I've explained from before from the previous video. But then already had a note about, I'm like, yeah, that you think about the images I want to use also. And so whenever I think about this, if anybody warns us toward, yeah, that anything about a designer though, that what they put their mind up for is that whenever they're going to be working something, and whenever I was working my Photoshop work, I was also thinking about is toward it that yeah, that if anybody were to like warrant toward anything based on for what I do, and knowing about have a website, and I also think about also is toward it if I'm going to have any source of website that think about is toward it, yeah, that you would, if anybody were to be looking me up on a profile, as to what exactly comes to their interest about what I do, and how explain about how they found me. And so that's just the thing that we have right here for portfolio and score 95.85%. And you have also right here is to a welcome to my portfolio. Name's Matthew. Please explain about how you found me. And then you have right here is an example right here of for discover me. and then you have right here for person. So if anybody wanted to, yeah, that any sorts of artwork or illustration or paintings that are done by that designer. And like wanted to, yeah, that really that the artwork, of course, was not done with, say, it could have been maybe done by computer or anything else such as word process, but still that anything about besides wind, you would need source of wind currents, but knowing about that person who put the artwork together. So let's just say that for any type of URL link, I don't know if it would be called necessarily United Research. Like if it UR stands for United Research, it could also mean for what you call the research of links or something like that. But so let's just say that if the pronunciation for it would be something like United Research, links, and a type of link that could be used on the World Wide Web browsers. And whenever I think about this, also is that yeah, that if anybody were to say that really that something that really becomes interesting to anybody, and whenever they think about it, also, and the number of files that you're able to work with and manage also. So if anybody wanted to where you're working with Dreamweaver right here, and it basically that yeah, that a lot of the work from what you do, that let's just say if it was a drawing or a painting or a photo that you took, and then you would decide to go ahead and edit a little bit more of it using the InDesign or maybe using the Illustrator. And you have right here for career, and then as well as for the experience, use of experience in 25 years. So that's just the thing about it, is to where looking at this right here, have there's a duplicate, but still that so you did that right there shows welcome, and then but then you have right here for discover me. So you have right here, which I guess I did not use that image right there talk about for jobs, but anyway. But you have right here is this right here would be example right here of like I say, it's like that, for example right here of a link. And I want to kind of make this look like if it was like something like a link, and if anybody wanted to what exactly is a link and how is it used. So any links that if anybody wanted to especially on email or if it's any other source media site, that they were to where about these links. So these links is to where that they click on them and it takes them directly to a page to where it contains the information about what they want to know and what they want to learn about the person as well. And I really also think is toward it, yeah, that if anybody wanted toward it by her own purpose about being a designer, I know there's many of different designers out there who do have quite a bit more experience, other than, like, say, completing 1 year or maybe completing 4 or 5 years of schooling and gotten their college degree, and then as well as for any school that they went to as well for earlier years. And but on the other hand, too, understanding about for how the information is managed also. So that's just the thing about is to where you have right here is me right here at the American flag, and then knowing about the different sizes, be able to change the size. But one thing I did want to mention also is about for Discover Me is to where anybody that like Warren to where yeah that anything about what I do also, and think about is to where yeah that anything about which that presents about for the designer, that whenever they look at the artwork, that really are they going to want to know a little bit more about as to where that what tools that where they were used, or about who the artist was, who the artist was, and let's just say that this person right here, me right here, would be the artist, and I guess that's basically what it's about, is to where this person right here, who's the artist, who put together a website just to help other other clients and other viewers understand more about what he does. But see what happens by spring 2017, by next year, huh? But other than that, thanks for watching. Have a great